Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. It wasn't long before I found the card I was looking for. So, this card right here, the Water Magician. Funny story about this card. So, I got this card from one of my neighbors, and in some sort of dorky trade. It's let's show the details of it. Yep, that's it. Just a 4-star monster with 1400 attack, 1000 defense, water aqua type. And I went to school the next day, and where my neighbor, it was a school my neighbor didn't go to, at least not yet. But and then I was sitting at our group that all played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, I've got this cool Water Magician in my deck. And nobody had a clue what Water Magician did. And I'm like, I'm going to beat everybody with Water Magician. And they're like, what is this Water Magician? Is this something new? I've never heard of this. And the reason why none of my friends ever heard of this is because Water Magician came out in like a special promo pack from McDonald's. They were giving away like Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards as part of their Happy Meals or something. So I didn't go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal, but I did get it from a neighbor of mine. And so I went on a quest to beat all of my friends at school with this card, the Water Magician. And not just beat them, but do the last final points of damage to their life total with the Water Magician. Typically how the duel would work is I would just sit there with Water Magician in my hand, play my normal zombie deck that trashed everyone, get their life points to below 1400, and then just make an opening and then be like, Water Magician, go, and attack with Water Magician. Or I'd like Monster Reborn, Water Magician, things like that. And every single one of us, there was at least 10 to 12 of us that at school that I beat with this card, and everyone just got so annoyed by it. It was hilarious because they were losing to that. Yes, that. And no one else could copy my idea because no one else had Water Magician, because no one else went to McDonald's and bought Happy Meals. And so I'm very amused by that. Okay. Let's get into some actual dueling, because I'm sure we're going to have plot before this. Angry that Jaden made a mockery of him, Dr. Crowler created a fake love letter from Alexis Rhodes. No relation to Cody Rhodes, the jewel among Obelisk Blue's top students. Should make a note that Jaden kind of had a crush on her before saying this. Since the moment I first saw you, I've been in love with you. Meet me tonight behind the girls' dorm. Endearingly, Alexis Rhodes. Dr. Crowler planned to expel Jaden by getting a photo of him trespassing in the girls' dorm. That is just all beyond creepy of a plan. It was a perfect plan, except Dr. Crowler accidentally put the love letter in Cyrus's locker instead of Jaden's. Later that night at the girls' dorm, Alexis and her friends caught Cyrus and demanded that Jaden come rescue him. If you don't want us to turn you in, you're going to have to win your freedom by beating me in a duel right now. If you turn us in, we'll be expelled. Don't worry, Cy, I won't let that happen. Now let's duel, Alexis. And, oh yes, we get the selection of story decks. So this time I'm totally expecting to bring out elemental heroes. And I'm expecting that Jaden's deck could either be very good or very bad, depending on, if they put sufficient copies of cards to let us consistently do elemental hero fusion summons. And how many crap elemental hero cards we're going to have to use, because many of them, especially the cards featured in the show, were very situational and kind of weak. But this doesn't look too bad. I can work with this. I should check the fusion deck and see which heroes we have to work with. Actually, come to think of it, this whole the whole GX series was very much based on fusion monsters. And, like, almost every duelist was doing some sort of fusion summoning. Okay, so... oh, we have a polymerization. We have, your opponent cannot attack other monsters. Oh, that's fine. 2 face downs I'm kind of wary of. I said I'd check this. We have Thunder Giant and Flame Wingman, 3 copies of each. That's a good sign. We could make Thunder Giant right now. I just don't know that I really want to do that. I mean, we have Hero Signal. We can always bring back something if something dies. So we're going to attack. Now the Skyscraper here, only when one of, well, any elemental hero monster attacks, but I'm assuming Alexis does not play those. If its attack is lower than what we're attacking, it'll gain 1,000 attack points. So yeah, elemental hero Sparkman here can take on any monster up to 2,600 attack points. Or not. What in the world just happened? I got gymnasted. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up attack possession monster and destroy that target. Well, that's unfortunate. And discard the rare gold armor. Okay, why couldn't I use this? Oh, it has to be destroyed by battle. But it lets us signal a hero monster from our hand or deck. You're always going to want to choose deck. Well, go Burcinatrix. And so the whole theme behind Elemental Heroes is that they fusion. They're all based on different like elements and have different combinations with each other. It's quite neat. I would like to show one of them off, but I kind of need something. Kind of need Sparkman back. Oh no. Well, I was going to slow the duel down a bit. I was going to slow the duel down a lot. Now, given how many duels that this game has kind of been skipping from the anime, or at least from the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime, I wonder, you know, how deeply this is going to cover. You know, another Burcinatrix. That doesn't make anything right now. Alright, let's clear out some of these tokens. That was not an attack target. Wonder how deep this is going to go into, like, as far as like the Society of Light and Dark Zane and some of that sort of stuff. Cyber Tutu! Alright, destroy by battle. Well, we can use Hero Signal. And we have the heat. That would probably be the best thing to get, but I want to make fusion summons, so we'll get Elemental Hero Avian. And, well, there's another Avian. Let's just use our polymerization here. I could make 2 Flame Wingmans. Who knows, maybe that still wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I don't foresee Alexis being able to deal with 2 Flame Wingmans. In which case I should have just used the Fusion Gate. I'm going to want to get rid of the Fusion Gate, though. So Fusion Gate, it basically just acts as polymerization as a field spell, and either player can use it. I don't want her making the things she can make out of that, so I'm going to end up playing my Skyscraper here. Not because her monsters have more power than me, but because I don't want her making, I believe it's Cyberblader. That thing can be nasty to deal with. And his effect activates, dealing damage equal to the monster's attack power that it just destroyed. Convenient. That thing had no attack. Okay, well, both of them are off. We have 2 of our Star Fusion monsters. I'm surprised we didn't get a special animation, Because Flame Wingman here is the first one. Oh, yes. Reinforcements of the army is in this deck. Okay, Jaden's deck is not bad at all. If we've got this. Let's get Sparkman, because we got enough power to finish this. And so we'll attack with... Are you serious? Well, okay, we're gonna stall the duel a bit longer. But Alexis's deck isn't super powerful. Draining Shield. Negates one attack and gains us life points equal to the monster's attack. Kind of like the opposite of a magic cylinder. And that time she can take some damage from Flame Wingman. Yeah, Flame Wingman was the first elemental hero featured in the anime, and Thunder Giant was the second one. And it was actually Thunder Giant that was first featured in this duel that Jaden had with Alexis. Flame Wingman was used in combination with Skyscraper to take down... Oh gosh, another Sparkman. Well, why not? In order to take down Crowler's Ancient Gear Golem. Looks like that's game. A deal's a deal. I won, so we get off free. Okay guys, I'll keep quiet about what happened tonight. Jaden beat me fair and square, and that's all there is to it. Nah, there's more to it than that. It was a close match. You got game. And up next, we're already going to the Shadow Duelist. Wow, it feels early for that, but I guess this game is more about moving the plot along than going through all the filler episodes.